Hey guys, Nicole here, aka DVD Collector 96, and welcome to a new video on my YouTube channel. Okay guys, we have to talk. Welcome to a new movie-going experience vlog video on the channel. Today, well, not today, tomorrow I will be taking you guys with me to the Dolphin Mall CMX Cinemas located down here at Miami, Florida, because we're watching Chris Evans at the big screen again with a movie called Honey Don't, which it was one of my list of movies that I wanted to see on 2025 just because of Chris Evans. Now, let me put you a little bit into context. I have been trying to be as organized as I can, but I've been putting so much content daily that I've been kind of like physical media releases, press releases announcement, movie going vlogs, that it's kind of like I try my best to post this as close as the release date, but I promise you guys 2026 should be looking better. And thank you for your support always. But anyways guys, so let me put you a little bit into context. So August 8th, that was my birthday week and my birthday day. So the Wednesday I went to see Freaky Friday with my mom. That vlog should be already available on the channel. And since then, and a few rewards after, I haven't been able to go back to the movie theater. Last week at my full-time job, I ended up working 57 hours. And I still managed to make time to record a few videos for YouTube. And this week is not looking as crazy. The original plan was to go see the movie on Thursday. They had a 7:15 function. But then I decided to be like, you know what? I came home because I needed it to record the vlog, the press release announcement video for Superman 2025. That's what I have, the t-shirt. And then I was like, why don't you, after a second long week at work, don't you go to a movie theater on Friday? And I was like, you know what, let's land on that. So last time that I went, Honey Don't already had a big promotional poster banner on the lobby of the movie theater. I have seen the trailer a few times already. I know Chris Evans is playing kind of like oh my god, I forgot the name. A father that is kind of like super crazy and doesn't believe in religion. He's just trying to get girls his side. For me, he's super comedic when he plays roles like this, so I'm excited for the movie. It's only like an hour and 30 minutes, and I'm not expecting something crazy, but I do expect to enjoy it because I need to chill for a bit. Now, I have two $10 food coupons, which I will definitely be using tomorrow. One of them, I will probably get nachos and a soda. And I also have 3 movie tickets on my account already. So this movie, I will be watching it for free. It's kind of sad that it doesn't have like any special presentation. I'm just going to watch the regular presentation for the movie. It promises to be a dark comedy, and I love dark humor. And again, I'm super excited. The dynamic of the vlog is going to be the same. I will take you guys tomorrow to the Dolphin Mall Theater, and I will show you guys how the movie theater is looking up these days. If I see any single new, I will let you guys know, of course. And at the end of this video, I will give you guys my honest review about this movie, if I love it, if I hate it. So far, I'm loving it that it's not a 2-hour long movie. Not every single movie needs to be 2-hour long. And I'm loving, of course, that Chris Evans is on it. So I printed right here my sheet with the information that I can found through Wikipedia. So let's go through it real quick. Honey Don't is a 2025 American neo-noir dark comedy detective film directed by Ethan Coen, who co-wrote the screenplay with Tricia Cooke. It is the second in a lesbian B-movie trilogy. I had no idea about this, and this is the first movie that I will see. Following Coen and Cooke's Drive Away, Dolls of 2024. I honestly don't even remember seeing that movie getting promoted. But anyways, the film stars Margaret Qualley, Aubrey Plaza, and Chris Evans. I love Aubrey Plaza since Agatha all along. And Chris Evans, like, don't even get me started. Its world premiere was at the midnight screening section of the 2025 Cannes Film Festival on May 24, 2025. It is scheduled to be theatrical release in the United States and Canada by Focus Features on August 22, 2025 in Bakersfield, California, female private detective Honey Odoho investigates a woman death and tangles with a religious cult, with Chris Evans as a part of. So this is going to be a weird movie experience, but I'm all ready for it. For now, I would love to know if you guys have already seen it. What do you think about this movie? But I will see you guys tomorrow at the Dolphin Mall CMX Theatres. Okay, guys, so I just made it back home and want a kind of different movie going experience. So, I was intended to watch this movie on Friday, last Friday, yesterday, like I told you guys on the intro clip, but plans changed. So a group of friends invited me over to play Catan, and I wasn't able to make it, and I'm like, I haven't even get the ticket just yet because I have it for free as part of my reward, so I can just get it tomorrow. And then Saturday morning, I decided to go into the 2:40 p.m. Function of the movie. So I took my ticket. In the morning, I watched the map that leads to you, which the blog should be already available on the channel. And then I got dressed and I got to the movie theater. It was raining super bad. And I was like, oh my god. To be honest, I never have that experience of like going to the movie theaters and like a super bad weather day. The only time that happened to me was when I went to the Flash, but it was only when I went out of the movie theater. So it was raining. I tried my best to find a closed parking spot, which I know it was going to be difficult because it's a Saturday and the Dolphin Mall is a famous place here in Miami, so it was packed. I was able to find a parking spot and I got into the movie theater. Now, when I got into the movie theater, I saw a few new posters on the outside. The Honey Dawn poster was already also on the outside. Now, the movie presentation is just regular. They're not offering any kind of premium experience. So I went to get my ticket that I already have online. Again, this was a reward ticket, so I didn't pay anything for it. And then as soon as I got inside, the Honey Dawn banner was already on the lobby, which I've already seen on a previous showing. And they had the new movie that I don't remember the name right now, but now it's part of my list, from the author of It Ends With Us. They have a banner right there for that movie that is coming out on October. It's a lady from Megan, Dave Franco from Together, and I think those are like the big faces that I did recognize. They had a few more posters, the Naked Gun, and one IMAX presentation of like maybe a Prince movie. I know it's a singer movie, but I don't remember who it is. They still have the Smurf banner. Fantastic Four is still there. There is a big promotion for Tron by Disney, which I'm not planning to see because I have never seen that universe before. They had the banner for Weapons. But on the poster side of things, the Superman big banner was already gone, which was insane. The banner for Together is still there, but I hate that they put it on a super blue aisle light, and it doesn't give like the colors of like the posters are messed up because of the line. Now, when I got in, I wasn't able to record like the aisles because I was already a little bit late because of the rain. But I don't remember seeing like nothing special until I went to the other side of the aisle. The Avatar teaser poster was already there, and the Wicked for Good poster was already there. But it caught my attention that Toy Story, the 50th anniversary or 30th anniversary, something like that, is coming back to movie theaters by Pixar. And I was like, oh wow, I think it's the 30th anniversary of the film. And that I might see, I'm not sure. But anyways, I had two $10 rewards to purchase on food that they gave on my birthday. Now the deal was that you're gonna use it like by little. You need to use the $10 all at once. So I decided to get the movie nacho combo with a soda. With a discount of $10, I still pay like $6. So I got a Fanta grape soda, which I love, and I got my nachos, and I was ready to watch the movie. So I head to movie theater number 2. It was only me and another person there. I got to the movie theater, I started eating my nachos, having a fun time, and then the movie started. This movie is super short. It's only like an hour and 25 minutes. Super short. And guys, I have to be honest, I didn't hate it, but this is not a movie that I will be seeing again. Probably only Chris Evans scenes, which was my favorite part about the movie. So as we read on the intro, this is kind of like a universe that already existed, but we have the main protagonist, which is a private detective. It's such a weird movie, and the way it goes, like, again, this was kind of short. I remember that they have like an intro song, like putting the credits of the movie, and it takes like 4 minutes to go through everything, and with a song on the background, I was like, okay. But anyways, guys, we have our private detective, and she's investigating a girl that got murdered. So she's investigating this, and we get introduced on this world of characters that she has a family, she has a sister that is struggling because she has a lot of kids, and the sister has a teenager girl. They all love her as the niece. We have a police detective. Then we also have Aubrey Plaza, which works on the police station, basically handling like the clues to the detectives and things like that. And then we have a church going on, which we have Chris Evans as a corrupted priest that only wants to have sex with hot girls. He was so funny. I love Chris Evans, guys. Like, I have always loved him. And he was the best part of this movie. Like, for me, without questions are. Now, on all this craziness scene, it's just like the private investigator is trying to see what happened to the girl. By seeing what happens to the girl, she gets connected to Chris Evans, which is like doing bad things, like he's selling things that he shouldn't be selling, and he has bosses from France, which ended up playing a big role at the end, like for the fate of his character. We have the detective getting into a relationship with Aubrey Plaza character, which we get kind of like the lesbian vibe out of the movie. We have the psycho detective that is trying to get her every single time. She's like, I like girls, and he's like, you always said that, girl. Now, on another note, just to have you ready, if you want to enjoy this movie, it has a strong language, it has a strong sex scenes. You will see sex-related things that people use when they're having intercourse, and you will see a Chris Evans that is not shy to do things. Threesomes, questionable things. You will see him, like, they took a lot of advantage of him being the hot guy on the movie. Like, he spent a lot of time shirtless. I can tell that to you. The moment where he goes to court, when you go to his church and you see him like praying and things like that, and then there is like two big photographs of him, like big scale, and him like smiling and something like that, was ridiculous to see, but it was funny. And when he meets the detective, he's like, oh, you know what, we should discuss about this over a drink, because he does know that she's onto him. And she's like, oh no, on Tuesdays I dry out. And he's like, oh, but today's Wednesday. Like, a lot of these moments were already part of the trailer. The trailer hypes the movie way more than the movie actually is. But it was so short that it felt for me like, okay. But again, guys, it's like lots of things taking place at the same time, while you get like strong language and sex scenes, where you get a lot of funny moments with Chris Evans as this corrupted Chris. And it all leads to, spoilers alert if you haven't seen Honey, don't. It all leads to the confrontation where Chris Evans characters ends up having sex with his boss before the French, like a lady. And she's like, I wanted you to one last time. And then she takes out a gun and kills him. So that's the fate of that character. The teenager from the aunt, basically the aunt goes to a guy that messed her up to defend her. And she goes missing because a creepy guy is kind of waiting for her at the bus station. And at this point, Aubrey Plaza is already having a relationship with the police, with the private detective. And that's a big confrontation of the movie. The Aubrey Plaza character was messed up because of how her dad took advantage of her. And then she grew up to basically be the defender of girls and to take those situations into her own hands, which was kind of messed up. So there is a big confrontation. The detective recovers her niece, kills Aubrey Plaza character, and kind of like jumps in time, and she's already doing job detective. Now the movie does end on a note that there could be potentially more movies on this universe, because she sees the motor circle girl that basically took Chris Evans out, and they kind of get a little bit of like word to word. The police detective is a guy from Horrible Bosses. I don't remember his name, but he's so funny. I love him. And he did say, when I read the script of this movie, I had to read it a second time. Let's be honest here, you had to read it a second time because there were too many things going on, not because the movie had like... So guys, out of 10, I want to say I give this movie a 4. I was okay watching it, but I wouldn't be happy if I would have to pay for this movie. And Then comes, if it comes out on physical media release, I would like maybe to get it because Chris Evans is on it, but I also want to do the adult decision and be like, just because Chris Evans is on it doesn't mean that you want it on the movie. I never knew about the existence of the movie until I went to like the Chris Evans future films that were coming, and I saw the Honey Dawn title. Then the trailer came out of the blue and I just saw it. So again, it's like 4 out of 10. It's so short that it doesn't even feel like, oh my god, this is a movie. For me, it was like kind of like a fun day. But anyways, then I just got out of the movie theater, and I'm recording this clip on the month of August. So for the month of August, I still want to see one movie called The Roses. And then the ones that comes to my mind next, there is a movie called The Threesome, which Prince Eric goes on a roll, and that's where I want to see it. And then there is also one called Splinsville or something like it, with Dakota Johnson. That is kind of like a groupie kind of situation that I also want to see. So I still have 2 free rewards, and I'm already on Diamond tier. And on the food purchase, I have also an extra $10 coupon that I'm excited to be spending on the next time that I go to the movie theater. Probably, at least for me, I will go back next week, sometime from Monday to Friday, because I'm traveling next week for the weekend. And guys, that was my experience watching Honey Dawn. I would love to know in the comments if you guys see it, what did you think about it, if you loved it or if you hate it. Like, I would honestly love to hear what people are thinking about this movie. But anyways, guys, I will catch you on the new movie at the movie theaters. I love that I incorporated this vlog to the channel, and I hope you guys are enjoying them a lot as well. But anyways, that'll be all for today's video. Like I always say, I hope you guys are enjoying with this new content in the channel. If you are, please let me know in the comments, leave me a like, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can keep this family growing. And see you guys again soon on a new video.